Hello, before the video starts I would rather say is great job for clicking this video. This will be the honor that the questions and answers will usually might go by about like this, and this will present that the host will gather to tell the fans that the Q&A, which is the video you clicked, he will be answering questions from the comment people on YouTube or Discord.
Who said that? Who's talking to me?
Me, I'm talking to you. Just wanted to ask that, are you aware to be doing the video for your first Q&A video to suggest your fans to ask you questions?
Yeah? Why?
Some people are already been asking you a question, something you have ever do the thing about yourself with it.
Okay, so I guess, so you're asking me that I can read someone's comment that I asked people to do Q&A with me.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, but it's getting a little late, but when are you gonna get out of my room? Because I don't know you. So what's your name?
My name is James, and here is the reason why I have to be here.
James, okay.
Now then, are you ready for me to read the questions and you answer?
Alright, okay. Now when I done the quiz, maybe if you're gonna get out of my room and maybe not come back?
If you want me to leave here but you can let me stay?
Okay, fine. You can stay here, so maybe the next Q&A we'll have to do, so you'll be joining here, okay? Alright, you're in for that, so let's get started by that. Hey, hi, how's everyone doing today? Happy late 4th of July. So, today's video that's gonna be for the quiz video for the game, that you guys will be feeling free to ask me some questions for the Q&A. So if you guys did enjoy the video, so leave a like and stuff, and you guys can ask me questions in this video. You can ask me more questions about this. I will do more Q&A videos that I will be doing. So yeah, so you guys do. So yeah, like I said. So yeah, leave a like, comment. You guys can ask me questions, and I will do more videos like that. So I will place your comments in for the next video. So and yeah, you guys will be in my Discord server, or you can ask me in the community tab, or in this video you can ask me questions. So yeah, so let's go get started for the video. And James will be reading your comment, questions, and messaging like that stuff around Discord tab, community, and the video as well. So I'm just kidding. It's not the real James person. It's a text-to-speech person. It's just only with the text-to-speech James from the Oddcast thing. So yeah, he'll be reading the questions, and I will answer, and let's see what I'm gonna say about. So let's get started, and let's go now. All right, James, read the first questions, and I will answer them. So let's go.
Here is a question from the name Kung E. Muller asked and said, I love the Q&A video idea. Here's my big question for you. Would you consider making some more music videos on your channel?
I like that question, Kung E. Muller. Thanks for that. So basically, yeah, I would do make more one of my soundtrack music. I would, but I don't do music videos, but I only make soundtracks and like that stuff. Like I have about like probably like five of my soundtrack I have. Is it true? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have like 5 soundtrack I have right here. So if you guys would follow me on the SoundCloud, yeah. So it's usually in the SoundCloud that I post 5 soundtracks of that. The first to the 5th, which is Honored, Taurus Column, Madam Fictional, Taurus Column 2, and Revive the Gacha. People think Gacha Life is trash, but I don't know what to say with that. But yeah, with the Gacha community. But yeah, so yeah, I would rather make more music soundtrack, but I don't do music videos. But I would rather make more soundtracks on that if I would rather decide to work on that. So yeah, thanks for the question with that, Kung E. Muller. So yeah, thanks so much, bro, if you're watching. So you're welcome by that I picked for that. So yeah, all right, James. Moving on to the next question. Let's see who's going to be the next person to ask me a question. So moving on, James. So read the other person's comments. What he asked. I mean, no, not he. What it asks. So let's go.
Alright, so here is the question from the default Pro Geometry asked and said, I have 3 questions. Why don't you make your own level? Why you haven't uploaded a level? And Revive the Gacha is OST is for my movie?
I'm not really I'm not really a Geometry Dash editor. I never do stuff like that in Geometry Dash to make levels like that. But right now, I'm currently working on my Geometry Dash level. So yeah. So guys, coming soon for my Geometry Dash level, I'm working on my full version layout, which is actually I'm working on full version. It's going to be called Explore the Core full version, the music Explore the Core by DJ VI. So yeah, but yeah, I am not a GD editor, so but kind of I am, but I'm working on it. But it's going to be a layout, the full version layout. I'm working by that. I've been started playing Geometry Dash last year around March because I don't really make levels like that. I don't know what are these stuffs are supposed to be for, but yeah. Um, but yeah, that is the first and second questions I read about that why I haven't uploaded. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I do uploaded a level before. I did do 2 levels, I guess, but I actually just deleted them because they look really bad. I don't know why I have to make these like that, but yeah, they look really bad actually, so I have to delete them. So now the third question you're asking about that my soundtrack, Revive the Gacha, is your original soundtrack for your movie. Yeah, okay. So basically, yeah, the Revive the Gacha soundtrack music that I have made, you usually confront like a Gacha Life. I know. Well, it's usually for the Gacha Life app game that I have to make that soundtrack about that. And people thinks that Gacha Life is honestly trash. Like everyone thinking that Gacha Life is currently a trash app to use, but someone told me around on the Discord that usually the Gacha community is something that bothers and usually annoys that in the Gacha community, and usually about that point that usually the Revive the Gacha of my soundtrack, usually I have to make that by that. Usually I have to decide because I have to like that Gacha Life app usually. So usually the Gacha Life would be it's like a type of the anime thing, because if Gacha Life is trash, I don't know what to say about that. About the Gacha community like that. So usually that's the way usually I have to make that questions about stuff like that. But yeah. So okay. Well, but yeah, thanks for the question, Default Pro. So let's move on to the next one. All right, read the next question in the comment or message, James. So moving on now.
NB Young Boy GD asked, what is your favorite gaming console?
Usually, my favorite gaming console that I usually like is Wii U. But yeah, Wii. Wii console is usually a good thing that I want to use it, but I have Wii U actually. So usually about my favorite games that I usually wanted to play, which is a new Super Mario Brothers U and Super Mario Maker. But I didn't make videos for the new Super Mario Brothers U because it was been like years ago about that game, new Super Mario Brothers U. And also Super Mario Maker, I didn't made a video about that with the Super Mario Maker game and about that. Another console that I have is Xbox One, which is the S version, Xbox One S. I don't know. I don't think I want to talk about what games do I have usually, but well, I have to play was that Roblox. Well, usually the avatar that I have to get that from Roblox, which is usually free on Xbox, because I decide to just get Xbox One S usually for the Roblox avatar in the catalog in the Xbox version mostly of that time. So usually one of my bestie that we talk together on the Xbox, usually just about stuff like that on the app. So usually games or can be like my favorite things about that. But yeah, so NB Young Boy, my friend, thank you for the comment. And yeah, so that's usually the consoles that mostly I have that here for the games that I have right here. So yeah, all right. So yeah, thanks for the questions. And James, move on to the next one.
Powerpuff Tube has asked, do you like the characters from High School DxD?
Okay, so you're asking the question about that anime show, High School DxD. Okay, so do I like the characters from High School DxD? I will say yes. Well, my favorite character, I should say, which is Issei Hayuru and Asia Argento or Argento. I can't even pronounce, but I think it's Asia Argento maybe. But yeah, I think these two characters may be my favorite, but I don't know for Ria's Grimoire, but I like Ria's Grimoire as well, but maybe usually, but Usually, maybe I do like the characters in the High School DxD. Well, I don't know why I have to watch that. My friend's idea wants me to watch that. It's not my idea to watch, so usually it's a really interesting anime show to watch there with the High School DxD. So I don't know what to say right here. So I guess that's actually the good actually what am I saying? But I guess it's a good question about that. And okay, well, yeah, I guess by that. So yeah, okay. So I don't know what else I'm gonna say about that anime show right now. So I think we should just right now move on to the next question. So James, read the other comments questions, please. All right, moving on. All right, go James. Start now.
Question from Gonzalez GD asked, do you like my levels?
Yes, I do like your levels in Geometry Dash. I did player level Astronomia layout. It's actually good. It's the same like objects and platforms and background. Same as like a Divine layout by Square Zebra that I have beaten it usually pain level.
Karu Otaku asked, what is your favorite anime?
My favorite anime. Ooh, that's hard. The anime what I watch usually, which is Pokemon. So I think Ash is the character in Pokemon. Ash is usually my favorite Pokemon character, and his Pokemon buddy Pikachu. Pikachu, yeah, my favorite Pokemon character Pikachu. Yeah. And there are tons of maybe some kind of like anime that are my favorites. Like, well, yeah, like I said, usually High School DxD from Powerpuff Tubes ask the questions. Usually, Issei Hayuru and Asia Argentu. And the other anime what I usually look at in some girls usually, which is, yeah, Ram from the ReZero. So, yeah, so I'm gonna say my favorite anime character, usually some girls and like that. I don't know why, but yeah, some boys like that. But yeah, usually Issei Hayuru usually like my favorite one. But yeah, maybe some randoms and anime maybe usually can be my favorite character in some point like that. So Grease Grimmery should be the one like that, and Issei Hayuru. So usually that stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for the questions that you ask, Karutaku. Well, it's hard to decide. So yeah. All right, thanks for the question. So yeah, so I think that's it by that for that. Okay, well, I mean, yep. All right, James, move on.
Here is the question from Abhishan Ginashamurthy asked, who is your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber, I'm gonna say, which is gonna be a Geometry Dash YouTuber that I play Geometry Dash. So my favorite YouTuber, I'm gonna say, which is Guitar Hero Styles, Eric Van Wilderman, Juniper, GD Colon, Dorami, and others are like that, Partition Zion, Mopan. So I think these Geometry Dash YouTubers are my favorite. And another YouTubers are usually going to be my favorite. Usually it's going to be, used to be like a SML movie, Dan TDM. But yeah, when some YouTubers have to be my favorite, but usually it has to be some like randoms by that with those YouTubers like that. And you know, someone who can be like my favorite YouTuber usually going to be like Angel Tune, of course. Yeah, Angel Tune. And yeah, and another one, Music Sounds GD, of course. Music Sounds GD is also going to be like a YouTuber like that, but yeah. So yeah. All right, so thanks for that question, my bestie, my really great real life bestie, Abhishan, for that question. So yeah, thanks bro. So let's move on to the next question. All right, read the other questions, James.
Question from Karu Otaku, what is your favorite fighting games?
My favorite fighting games. I'm gonna say I play one of the Stickman games that I play like a fighting games. I did play that type of that Stickman game like years ago that I play that fighting game. And the other thing what I play like is like a Family Guy versus American Dad, the fighting game that I played usually. So yeah, I like that question, Carl. So usually that I meant to say Carl. Sorry, your username's Carl. So Carl. So basically, yeah. So I did do the Stickman fighting game and the Family Guy versus American Dad fighting game. Usually I play that, and Yeah, another fighting games I used to play. Yeah. Usually the other fighting games I'm gonna say maybe like yeah, like some type of like fighting games like a superheroes of villains and like that versus that together to be fighting with and like that. So usually that's usually some fighting games that usually I have to play some touch thing like that. Oh yeah, another fighting game. Yes, Super Smash Brothers. Yes, of course. Super Smash Brothers is actually a cool game to play. Super Smash Brothers. So Super Smash Brothers is the fighting game that I have to usually play like that. So, but yeah, so that's the fighting game that I usually played. So yeah, thanks for that questions and yeah. So yeah, all right. So let's move on to the next question. So let's go, James. All right, let's go. James, I said, let's go. James?
I'm busy checking.
What?
I'll do it later for a second.
Read the next questions right now. I don't have time for that.
Alright, okay, I'll read.
Thank you. Okay, go.
PowerpuffTube has asked, do I sound the guy from High School DxD?
You're talking about the TikTok thing you did with the Rhea Scribbery that girl dressed like that, but yeah. Usually I'm gonna say yeah. You do actually sound like him. Like you sound something like that. And like in real life you said. But yeah, you do sound like the guy from the High School DxD. Usually you sound like that. Like usually he said, the devil? But yeah, you do actually sound like the guy that you did. So yeah, basically, obviously on the TikTok thing. And oh yeah, and it's really good that me do that TikTok thing with her together. But it was actually good, but really good. I actually love that we did that. But yeah, it was really good. But yeah, you do actually sound like the guy from the High School DxD did that Rhea's Grimmery thing from that. I don't know why we're talking about this, but okay. But yeah, that's good. Good question, but yeah, but you do. But yeah, that's good. So yeah, all right. Now let's see who's gonna be the next person to ask questions. So moving on.
Question from the name Madi Elabadi that asked, how do you see yourself in 5 years?
How do I see myself in 5 years? Like that's around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2015. Like usually I was at my very old school because when I see myself in 5 years, it's like if I have to, like I do know myself in 5 years. Like I don't know myself like other years ago, like 2003, so or 2009 actually. So I have to say like when I see myself in 5 years and like it was been like usually a great year that usually someone just like usually like me like at my very old school since 2015 when I have to see myself in 5 years. So if I have to just try to stay with myself because I don't want to get stupid, and if I would really need to contribute by that, it has to be just really hard thing because it's just unacceptable to see when people does things really bad and when they don't see their self in 5 years. That's the problem, because I might be trying to see myself in 5 years, but right now I do. So yeah, well, that's a good question, so thanks. So yeah, all right, moving on. James, moving on.
Madi El Abadi asked, if you got a job instead of YouTube, I don't know if that's offensive, so no offense, what would it be?
Usually, I started making with YouTube like 3 years ago, around December that was been created. And I started to upload videos around May, usually in 2018. If you're talking about the job, if I get a job instead of YouTube, well, maybe I would, but I don't know. Well, I don't know what job I can get. Well, if I would monetize my channel, but I have to be 18 to monetize my YouTube channel, maybe that's my job. But if I would rather maybe do my job for instead of YouTube, usually, maybe if I would, maybe kind of should maybe get a job and like that stuff. So basically, like if you're talking about in real life job I should get, I don't know what job I might have to hired from. So maybe if that's gonna be, it would be maybe kind of offensive, or it's both between. So if I would answer by that, if you get something that can tell you, it can teach you. So just get a job with the personal, just for your educations, and well, not just like education, but like from school you have to learn. So usually, yeah, like instead of YouTube, obviously, but yeah, usually like that. But so yeah, don't know what else, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question right here. So James, move on.
How do you get all your smartness? I remember you explained how they solved an internet mystery. I think it's called Cicada or something.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say about that question you asked. I never heard about that. It's Cicada. Never heard about that. I can talk about the internet mystery, and you're saying about my smartness, and you remember we explained how they solved the internet mystery. I'm gonna talk about actually a Microsoft Edge. They changed the icon. It changed with the blue and the green. It's something like a round thing. It kind of looks like something like an E. But if you guys like that new icon of it, but does that look like an E to you? Well, if it's no, then usually my best friend who talks to me over on the in the thing, basically he told me that this is quite a trash and like that, he said. And basically the Microsoft Edge usually gets the new icon like that. It's not good, so it doesn't even look like an E to you. So if it does look like something E, the old one would be better, but this doesn't even look like the E with you. So but yeah, so Cicada, I don't know what am I gonna say with the Cicada, but I don't know that, but never heard about that Cicada thing. So well, internet mystery, yeah, because usually with the internet behaviors and some stuff about, it's something that gets to be some random. It can be some unacceptable in the personality about that. So yeah, okay. So I think we just got some things we get. So I think we should move on to the next question. I don't know how many more we have because this could end the video right soon. So let's see who's going to be the next questions we'll ask. So moving on.
Fortune Emma asked,
If you could eat me, would you eat me?
No.
maybe it made you hungry, so go eat her now.
James, shut up. That's for the last question. So I think that's the last Q&A questions. It's not enough more. So we'll end the video now. Maybe it's a short or long, I don't know, but yeah. Alright, so anyways guys, so yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the Q&A video. There's not enough people in the comments and the message over on Discord or on YouTube in this video or the community tab like that, something, but yeah. So yeah, so you guys feel free to ask me questions in this video, or you can ask me the question around in the Discord server or in the community tab, why not? So yeah, so you guys are free to ask me a question, so like that. So yeah, if you did enjoy for this first Q&A video, I'll be doing more Q&A videos. If you guys would ask me some more questions, you guys feel free to do it. So yeah, so yeah, so if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and ask me a questions. I will do more Q&A video for the next Q&A video. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed for that, and I will see you guys for next video. So and yeah, so before I end, sorry I haven't been doing the videos like this because since I was while playing a Geometry Dash like always for the video for the footage like that. But yeah, there's one maybe demon level I might maybe rather work on. So yeah, so if you guys did enjoy it, so leave a like and stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video, and peace. All right, see you guys, bye. All right, adios, and thanks for the questions for one of you in the video, in the comments in the video. So yeah, all right, bye guys, peace.
If you did enjoyed for watching this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment for more like this, and also stick around in this channel for like this. Goodbye people.